Paranormal Detectives have come to the old LA Zoo. This location is without a doubt the heart of the curse of Griffith Park. Despite its diabolical past, this zoo is filled with modern tales of terror. We're here to find out what is fact and what is fiction. And who better to help us answer that question than the #1 psychic medium in the paranormal world, the good witch, Miss Patti Negri.
Well, thank you, Stephen, for that beautiful introduction. I'm thrilled to be here. My first time working with Hollywood Paranormal Detectives. I've been watching you for so long. It's good to be here. So you guys, let's see what we're doing at the old LA Zoo.
In the world of the paranormal, this place is no joke. Without what you did, without throwing that brick, there would be no energy. We're looking to find proof.
It's Brian, I'm back again, and I'd like to talk to you.
Okay, I just saw something. I asked you to show yourself zero.
We are the Hollywood Paranormal Detectives. These stairs were not built. These stairs were not built for human feet.
No.
they're like 12 inches tall. Oh my gosh. This place is incredible. In 1882, when Griffith first purchased the land, the first thing he did with the land was to set up an ostrich farm with Frank Burkett. Then in 1884, a huge storm destroyed and damaged a lot of Griffith Park. During the storm was the first time the ghost of Don Antonio Felice was seen. He was seen in a black cloak on horseback, overlooking the entire park from the top of B Rock. The storm destroyed the ostrich farm, and with the farm gone and the area getting a bad rap as a cursed location, Frank Burkett decided to kill Griffith. Burkett attempted to kill him outside the old Carely Cemetery, but Griffith would survive because Burkett would use birdshot instead of buckshot, but Burkett would not fail in taking his own life after he thought he killed Griffith J. Griffith. With the stories of ghosts, the curse, and the attempt on his life by Frank Burkett, and the damage done to the land by the storm, Griffith decided to donate 3,015 acres to the city of Los Angeles, a way he thought to escape the curse. And we'll tell you the final story of the curse of Griffith Park in part 2 of the old LA Zoo. This place is crazy. You can see down there, check that out. It's where the animals would go. The old LA Zoo opened in 1912 with a budget of $2,000 and 15 animals. Soon a lot of animals were donated from local farms, and some animals were donated from the closing East Lake Park Zoo. Just 4 years after opening, the zoo almost closed due to horrible sewage problems. It was so bad that it was affecting the LA water supply. During World War I, the already low budget of the zoo was cut even lower, causing the zoo to switch from beef to horse meat. This affected many of the animals. Some died and others went crazy. Although at its peak in the 1930s, the zoo did almost 2 million visitors a year. It had lions, bears, and even penguins. But by the 1950s, the zoo was horribly overcrowded, and the animals were mistreated and malnourished. The LA Times called the zoo an inadequate and ugly collection of beat-up cages. The zoo finally closed and moved 8 miles down the road in 1966 after a bloody, tragic happening. Ivan the Terrible, an older male polar bear, lost his mind and killed 3 other polar bears in one day in what people say was a horrible, bloody fight, including his mate of 13 years. This was the last terrible tale of the old LA Zoo. For this location and the final investigation of this season and of the curse of Griffith Park, we decided to reach out to our good friend and part of our PARAFlixx family, the #1 psychic medium in the paranormal world, the good witch, Miss Patti Negri. On top of being a best-selling author and animal lover, she is best known as being the go-to psychic medium of Zach Bagans and the Ghost Adventures crew on the Travel Channel. She is also the go-to psychic medium of all of Hollywood, working with stars such as Jon Voight and one of my personal favorites, Mr. Chevy Chase. So, as the Hollywood Paranormal Detectives, who better to join us on this journey than Miss Patti Negri?
deep breath.
Okay.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Exhale. Disconnecting us. Take another deep breath. Exhale. Since we are in nature, and this is old native ground, and I'm going to work elementally like I usually do, I want the east winds to blow through this space, blow out confusion, blow out any lack of communication, and blow in true communication with the spirits, with the land, with everything here. Spirits of the east, do be with us now. Feel that. I want to call the south, the fire, the passion, the bright sun shining in with us. Again, to burn away anything negative, burn away any blocks, and mold it into a heart in true communication for us to work with these beautiful spirits.
I'm really feeling like a positive vibe
We
grow
are opening
as you
up.
keep going.
We are opening it up. And next, I want to call in the sweet waters of the West. Water, emotion. Most of our body, most of our planet is made of water. May it lift the mists of the ancestors, that the ancestors of this land, of the ancestors of the animals in these cages, and the people and the history, flow through us like a gentle river to the ocean, which is life itself. Powers of the West, be with us now. Yeah, feel it?
I do. The breeze has picked up.
Of course it does.
The vibe has changed.
Nature loves being respected. And lastly, we want to call in the north. Mother Earth herself, this beautiful planet we call home. Gravity that keeps us solid on the ground, like a tree with roots and branches that reach all the way and touch the heavens and the stars. Mother Earth, be with us now, guide us, keep us safe while we travel up into the heavens to communicate with all you have to offer. And now we've created sacred space, and we open it for the spirits to communicate us with respect, with communication. Spirits good and bad, we stay in the light. So let's see who we have.
Yes.
3. I'm not feeling anything in this first cage. That whatever, I don't even know what kind of cages there were, but this one, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Whatever was
like
in
a pacing.
A pacing, a definitive pacing. And when we were even just walking up here to meet for the first time, I was going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It's interesting.
Do you want to go closer to that cage?
Yeah, let's go closer to the cage. Let's feel the cage.
See, I do this. I put my hands on things too.
Yeah, I do too. See, that's good. That's how you connect in. It's everything has an energy. Everything. It's like the scent, the smell, the energy throughout. It's not large. It's not large. It's this. It's like this big. He's here. He's pacing.
So it's an animal spirit.
It's an animal spirit. The animal spirit. I'm trying to figure out if he's stuck or he's here by choice.
Do you think animal spirits kind of like people? Maybe because they think different, they don't know they cross over as much?
I think I think very similar to it. If they had rough, perhaps deaths or lives, they might have some edges to them that might need crossing. But this one, I think he actually likes being here.
Oh.
It's back and forth. It's like watching. He's watching. He's a little thing that wants to be a big thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Four-legged. It's a four-legged, and he wants to be a big thing, but he's guarding. This is his domain. This is his domain.
He's positive.
He's positive. He's not stuck, because again, we'd send him off into the light if we had to.
Yeah.
But he's like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. You know, almost like when you see a little dog in the house going back and forth or something. Who knows? You guys at night might catch things, might catch movement and things.
So watch this for movement. Know that there's somebody here.
Yeah, there's somebody here.
It's still amazing. When you opened us up, I still feel like almost like I've been tickled.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It's literally, it's like taking the shades off. It's like taking
I feel
the glasses off.
Like I got tickled and I'm giggly now.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened.
It is a little giggly. And you might even have a hangover tomorrow without any drinking. Okay. There's
something over here?
Yeah, definitely.
Is it animal or human?
I think it's more human. Okay. I'm a dowsing rods girl.
All right. Our beloved Boom loves his dowsing rods too.
Okay, so all right. Who's peeking? They're peeking up over the wall. Is there somebody peeking up over the wall? Yeah. Where are you?
Wow. Absolutely.
Right there. Hi. Hi. Is this your land? Is this you keeper of the land? Yeah. Feels young. Youthful. Feels youthful male. Are you okay? Yeah. It feels pretty old. It feels pretty old. You know, like not somebody.
An old, young male spirit.
A young male spirit. Young. Like preteen, prepubescent kind of that.
Child.
Yeah, child. Just like almost hitting that teenhood. They might be a native of the land. They might be Indian, a native of the land.
Oh wow!
Because that's how he's feeling, is his at home and how he is. Yeah.
Do you want to go over towards the wall?
Yeah, let's go to the wall.
Let's go closer to the wall.
Okay, hi, young one. I get that he was in some kind of an accident. He was injured, like falling on his head, or something like that. In like a test of strength or something that playing or something. So it was definitively an accident. He wasn't murdered, but I get that it really messed up his head.
Yeah.
And he didn't die right away, but it messed up his brain functioning.
Okay.
And so that was harder, but then he did die from it. So am I making this up? No. Am I getting this right? Yeah, mostly right.
Could he have fallen and then suffered an injury and then died here and no one ever found him, kind of thing?
Is this so? Did you fall? Did you fall here in the mountains and the hills here? Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like I'm putting a story together in my head. Now,
Good.
is that
is how you do it?
Is that sort of like I don't feel like I'm, a psychic or anything.
Everybody
But
is.
that's what I always am told. I'm hearing like, how is this happening? I'm hearing that he like went out when he wasn't supposed to. Because he wanted to show somebody, maybe he went out riding or went out hunting.
Yeah, it was like a test of strength kind of thing, like what a young boy would do.
And I feel like maybe they never found him.
Yeah, okay, so see, this is good. When we lift the veil,
weird.
Everybody gets more psychic. That left logical brain, that's for the camera folks to pay, so you want to shut that down. You just want this to allow.
So when I start hearing a story in my mind, don't ignore it.
Don't ignore it, and don't try to judge it, and don't try to go, oh, that doesn't make sense, am I making it up? Because that will shut it down. Just go, okay. And then you'll start learning the difference of what it is and what it is. So
I almost heard it as I went for a ride and I fell. Like I heard it.
Okay. So is Stephen the new psychic getting this correct?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Pretty much. And left over right. You fell. Yeah. Definite crunch on the head.
Oh.
Definite crunch on the head. Brain squished. So okay.
Wow.
And are you feeling it?
Well, that's weird. It's like as you said it, it's like a whole scenario played in my mind, and then in my head, I'm like, well, am I just coming up with this? And then it sort of kept getting more detailed.
Yeah.
Is that sort of how
That
it
is
feels?
exactly how it works.
Oh, weird.
Again, then you just have to allow it to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll definitely come to this spot.
Come to this spot. So I just see him. Literally, he's just below there, peeking over. What do you feel?
Maybe I just keep hearing like, I hope my father wasn't mad. Is that strange?
No. Because again, you're gonna get, because sometimes like dealing with animals,
and I'm getting
don't speak
emotional
English,
for some reason.
You're gonna get emotional.
Too?
No, it's not strange. That's
like,
exactly
look at
what this.
I got a tear in my eye almost.
Good?
That's strange.
That is how it works. That's why you lift the veil. That's why you lift the veil, so you can.
You've lifted my veil.
I've lifted the veil.
No.
I've lifted Mazel tov. So I'm. You are fine. You are fine. I'm sure your father is not mad. Okay. Where will you will show yourself later in dark? Yes. Where will you be?
I'll definitely come back and talk to you as a father. Oh wow! I feel it, and I'm sort of had an emotional connection already. It was very strange.
Yeah. Welcome to the world.
Oh my gosh! What have you done to
the
it?
new psychic of the world. Yeah.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
We'll
yes.
come back.
We'll come back. Thank you.
Patti, without a doubt, was opening us up to the world of the other side, and we weren't prepared for what we were seeing and feeling in our minds. So we left the small animal cages and walked over to the large animal dens. Now, in the early 80s, this place was known for drug use and violence. Let's see what she can show us.
Hello, Spirit.
When I came from out there into here, it felt sad.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm getting. Again, the nauseous kind of led to here.
Yeah.
Feels like sad female. Sad female.
This is human.
This is human. This is human. No, this feels. Yeah, sad, fearful.
Like
Lost.
something bad happened to someone.
Yeah, something bad happened to somebody. I should just keep practicing. What are you feeling here? Again, feels female.
And it's strange. I feel like I can read your feeling
Yeah.
as much as I can read this.
And you can. Energy, because it's like a smell. It's an energy that goes out. So, okay. I'm definitely female here with boys. Okay, so. Okay. Is there a girl spirit here? Yeah. Okay. Did you come here? You came here on your own. Did you come here on your own? Yeah, eking across, yes. To party, to play. Yeah. But it turned into something else. Yeah, did you feel that like big, the whole body went.
You feel it?
The whole body went, yeah, she was not treated well. She was definitely attacked here. This was a little girl, young woman. At least she's not a child, this one, but she's not old. She's not old, but yeah, she was, you feeling it? Yeah, she got attacked, definitely attacked by these guys that brought her here.
So sort of like the other place. I'm feeling like I'm laughing. Like out of nowhere I got hit or maybe pushed or thrown down
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really, I was blindsided.
Like,
That's sort of what I
like
feel.
we're planning to get high or
Like
whatever, but
giggling,
it wasn't
like,
what she thought
I feel
it was.
I hear like, I've never felt this way or said things like this.
Good.
I feel like the giggling stops.
Yeah, giggling stops. So is that what happened? Is this what, so you were here, boys having fun, party, yeah. And then they did something against your will? Yeah. Did they give you drugs? Yeah. Alcohol, yes. But they gave her something that wasn't what she thought. She thought she was, smoking some weed or something, and that wasn't what she was doing. And then it went bad.
Yeah, I heard. I feel weird even saying this.
No, don't feel weird, just allow it.
But I heard like a giggling, and then I almost wanted to throw myself against the wall.
Yeah, I
Is
think
that
what
weird?
they did, no, and
I felt the slap against the wall, like.
I think it got
Oh my
violent.
gosh.
I think that's when her belly got upset. I think they held her against her throat. I don't know, they touched her, but if they attacked her and they held her against this wall. That's how we got close to the wall when we first came in here. So did they kill you in here? No? Did you overdose in here? Yeah. So then it's a form that sort of they killed you. That's not what you. So did you die in here? You feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
I felt like she didn't want to say yes.
Yeah, she didn't want to say yes. And she's.
And I'm usually not. I'm like sweating.
Yeah,
It's hot,
but
and I'm like
it's clammy.
I'm like fiddling.
Yeah.
I'm usually not a fiddler.
Because you're gonna tap in. That's how the gift you tap in. Like if somebody's look for things like tastes in your mouth. Because all the clairs, there's clairaudient, clairvoyant, hearing, seeing on the outside eyes or seeing on the inside eyes, hearing, smelling, tasting. Oftentimes you'll get a taste and you'll go, that tastes like blood, or that tastes like drugs, or that tastes like illness.
Wow.
And fidgety, okay, it's
My
fidgety
biggest thing
drug.
is this wall. When I got next to the wall, I wanted to slap myself up against it.
Yeah, and I'm getting toned up like they held her really tight. Because I think when they first got here, it was like running around, like, ooh, let's go explore, like what you would do with whatever. And then it went dark, just like you said, that it went dark. Then it was like, and then she's like.
I heard giggling and a slap.
Yeah.
I heard that, and it wasn't like a clap. It was like a being broadsided, kind of not seeing it coming.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so weird.
Yeah. See how good you are,
Oh
Joey.
my God.
Are you stuck here? No, you don't have to stay here.
It's like as I walked up here and you were there, maybe it happened here, but I felt like as I stood there, I wanted to smash myself against the wall.
Right. Would you
Like-
probably smash her
Like
against the
they
wall?
probably hit it right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is a kind of hidden little alcove.
Very hidden. Nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna late at night. Kids being kids, though she's old enough to know better, and that's why the shyness and like, yeah, how stupid could a girl be? But she has to forgive herself. She didn't do it. She didn't do it.
And coming out of there, I feel relieved.
Yeah, completely different.
So much already.
See, you're welcome.
Oh my God.
Good. Yeah, that should be my job, the medium maker.
As we moved from cage to cage, things started becoming so clear to me. I had never experienced anything like this before, and this shows how good Patti is and how great of a guide she is to the other side.
Should we go up? Are we following folks?
What do you guys think?
I'm with you. I'll follow you. All right, let's do it. More spray paint.
Some animals going up and down.
Yeah,
But-
I feel like a thunder,
Yeah.
like a roll of thunder coming down.
Yeah.
I always say people approach everything from either a spirit side or a tech side,
Right.
and I always like to be both.
Yeah.
I don't like to say no to either, and the tech hate the spirit, and the spirit hate the tech for some reason.
Yeah,
You know what I
the
mean?
dance between the left and right brain. I think that's great.
These stairs led to a series of small cages.
Yeah, now, like, down there was a sense of fun. Here it feels like I'm trapped. And again, I'm sure they were trapped. They made them come up here, probably eat or whatever up here, and then they couldn't go down there.
Unfortunately, this area was very confined, and we kept running into other groups of people trying to explore. So we decided to walk back down to the large cage habitats until Patti had a feeling of something across the park.
That tree has something to say. Yeah. No, this tree, the light colored.
Oh, okay. I see. The more majestic, kind of older tree there.
Yeah. These trees do watch out for everything and everybody. They are protecting their land.
Are trees almost like nature's recorder?
Yes. Every living thing has a spirit, and they're the information keepers, they're the ancestors. This one is protecting something down there.
No.
So this was before whatever these fences were here. This is probably where the boy fell.
Oh.
This gully, whatever it was, he slipped.
And you know what? I mean, horseback from there to here isn't long.
No.
Especially trying to keep control or...
Yeah, and I don't think he died right away. So if he crawled or stumbled or got or
If
whatever.
he crawled from there to here would be so sad. How did I come up with that? He crawled from
See?
there to
Because
here.
you just trust it. You just trust it. You're doing good. But so yeah, so okay, tree. Kind of the keeper. Is this a boy's tree? Okay, so you're kind of like the keeper of this whole little. Yeah. He climbs up.
Oh, he climbed the tree.
I mean, that's not. I don't think that's why he fell. But now he does. He likes to look over things because he was a little guy.
Oh.
You know, and
Is that something you like to do often?
that he liked to do often.
Yeah.
Let's see. So okay. So were you a tree climber in your youth? Yes. Good. Very good. Okay. So now, do you sit like on these big branches looking over? I see it so clearly. Yeah. Go for it.
It just feels. It feels like it's not. I feel like he maybe is saying, watch me, Dad. And he's talking to me, and he's wanting me to see him climbing around the trees.
And he's like really light.
Why does that make me so sad?
So again,
It like made it.
yeah.
It made me tear up and everything.
See?
I heard "Watch Me, Dad," and
Yeah, he wanted to show his dad, and he didn't want to, fall and do whatever. And
but I'm real emotional when it comes to anything with my kids. But this, I imagine maybe even his dad watched him here.
so let him know he is okay, and his dad is okay, and give him good dad kudos.
Oh my gosh!
Give him good
I don't know why that happens.
because he swings. Can you just see him sitting up there and then he'll swing?
I imagine just being here, like, kind of being proud, and yeah. I see a bigger branch too.
Well, something has been cut off right there.
Oh yeah, that's a big one too.
Yeah.
That's oh my
See?
gosh.
See, that's how that confirmation stuff goes. See?
Some of the eyes.
If time and space doesn't exist on the other side of the veil, the branches there, the branches not there, the branches,
Well, that's weird because I saw it out right here,
and it went low.
and him going from here to there, and then I didn't even see that.
And I think it probably had gotten really low too, so that's why it fell or got cut off by now modern day park people going, this is a widowmaker or whatever they say about stuff like that.
Yeah, he's happy I'm right here
Yeah, he is very happy you're right here.
to see his tree. I want to just lay in the grass.
I know, I know. We actually should sit. I was going to say we should sit on the grass or lay on the
We
grass.
got a nice breeze.
We got a nice breeze. I think there's somebody who wants to talk to us within circle, if that's cool. Breathe, if that's cool.
Well, you want to sit?
Yeah. Take another deep breath. Exhale. Take another deep breath in. Feel almost like through the base of your spine going deep into the earth, that we want to connect into this vibration that's down there. There's like an elemental, whatever's under the ground here, that wants to communicate. It literally feels like it's up under the ground. This one is so see how you feel. So this, again, tapping in almost like with the spine, it feels like we're sitting on top of a whole world. A spirit world of this, of that, and everything that's going on.
I feel like it's doing this.
Yeah. It is. And there feels like there's some, again, that nature spirit, that's the flow, that's great, it's happy to have a park in the middle of the city and all it goes, and then there's something dark.
fight? Oh yeah, I sort of feel like. Oh, now I'm hearing like sounds from the cages.
Okay, well I'm sure that would be. You're gonna hear some. We hear sounds from the cages. So maybe something. Again, was dark or got created from, if animals were in distress, you start creating energy, So this feels almost like an egregore, something created.
I hear like something's happening and then all the cages are. Something's making all the animals freak out.
Yeah, all the animals, and it's this.
Like if there's an earthquake, the way all the
and
animals.
It comes up from under here. Comes up from the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now I know a story that happened in that first cage, but I'm wondering if that's influencing. I'm hearing like loud roars, because I know. Do you want to know the story?
Yeah.
So a polar bear killed other polar bears in that cage, and one was its mate of 13 years. But I'm imagining the sound of. I think he killed 3 polar bears, 1 polar bear, in a single evening.
Wow.
So imagine the sound
of screaming
and intensity of that moment, and like the whole zoo. I feel like because I'm here, the whole zoo knew it was happening.
Yeah.
All the animals knew.
Of course they did. This distressed animals.
I can't imagine the sound that would be. Polar bears fighting in that small little area. How loud it would be.
It's too hot for polar bear's hair. For one, who wouldn't get agitated?
And his name was Ivan the Terrible.
Really?
Yeah, I knew it from research, so.
Wow.
But,
yeah. No.
And he killed the other polar bears. But I'm imagining when you said that feeling, I felt like that. I felt I heard all the animals screaming, and I felt like that's why.
And they're all gonna scream. Monkeys, cats, this, that. Everybody's gonna feel that, and all that energy is going to get stuck into the ground, and then that energy is going to get created of other things. Yeah. Nature, the tree spirits, the rock spirits, all the stone spirits will balance it out somewhat, but they can't balance it all out because we put nature out of balance with the zoo, somewhat.
Yeah, I feel like we need to go to that first cage.
Let's go to that cage
and see if we can feel the vibe of that. Oh, I'm doing claws.
I do claws. Yeah, all those portals right there. Yeah.
And before I told you were doing that bite, so that like.
Oh yeah, and I didn't know about that.
Yeah, polar bear biting, tearing.
Man.
At this moment, we could all feel the intensity the entire park must have felt when Ivan the Terrible killed the other polar bears. So we headed over to the largest cage to see if we could find where the intensity was coming from. You feel like this is where that happened?
But this feels very. It had a stately animal, so it certainly could have been. Doesn't it feel like a proud, stately?
I'm feeling something's like pacing behind the wall.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, through this.
Back and forth. There's a chain here. Oh, a big chain there.
Yeah. Oh, terrible. Ivan the Terrible. And just think of, you're supposed to be on the Arctic somewhere. You're here.
You guys are a stand, or whoever said that, for relax.
And again, I felt pride, like a pridely beast. Because I'm sure polar bears have that pride. And then if your pride's taken away somehow, you're worse, you're mad at your spouse. Ethan. You went mad. So pacing.
I feel like, I know I am very wide, but I feel like I'm very wide.
Yeah.
And I'm pacing.
Or to go? Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Are you going mad? I think I'm going mad.
Maybe it's hard. I don't feel it the same way. I guess I'm learning how to express myself, but it's not like with the boy. The boy, I heard words and heard a story.
Yes, animals
With
can't
this,
speak.
I feel a movement.
It's emotions. Animals, like even animal communication, you're rarely going to say, turn left at they don't have those words. They have emotions,
It's
they have
almost
feelings, they
like
have pictures, you're going to see
It's a
photo
current
pictures.
that I want to jump in,
Yeah,
and that current is to pace.
yeah,
And once I'm in it, I can do it. Then I want to get out of it,
yeah.
but it's still there.
But it can't get out.
It's still kind of
No, I
pacing.
feel that too. It's like back and forth. And I get that just the poor little mind was going.
Mm-hmm.
Poor little mind is supposed to be, living a life, whatever. Well, we wish you well, bears, all of the bears, wherever you were here. You feel into it though, huh?
I don't feel the incident like I was over there.
No.
Over there, I felt like the whole apartment complex was screaming because they heard,
What was-
1A was having a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here, I agree. That was there, and that was, again, everything from all the animals reacting to the
Yeah.
the
The earth,
spirits
'cause we were
acting
down,
and the
we were
earth
on the
correct.
ground.
But here is almost what's leading up to it.
Yeah.
And what happened and afterwards and.
I'm not used to this, and it makes me feel weird to say it.
Okay.
I see a brown-haired girl in a brown jacket, and I see her sitting in this corner doing drugs. And every time I have to admit to myself, I get an emotional rush.
Okay.
Like I
That's
get
the-
misty and
that's all
teary.
the flares. So you're definitely empathic, you're gonna feel whatever, so, again,
Is this common to
Yeah.
resist it and not know
Yeah, that's
how
how
to
you.
interpret what's happening in my
It
head?
is, because you have to get out of your way, you just have to allow.
She's alone.
So,
Brown jacket with tassels, like a
girl in a little brown jacket, are you here?
brown hair. Oh my God, I'm getting so much yellow ribbon, like holding her hair up, brown hair, brown jacket, brown like Indian tassels, dark jeans,
Okay.
over here.
So
How am I, now,
You're doing really good.
where am I getting all that from?
You're getting it from the energy that is here. If there's not time and space, you're tapping into something that happened here before. You're tapping into,
She was extremely clear for a moment. Does that make sense?
yeah. And she,
And I know it can't be, it's maybe the energy was here, seeing the mass here,
I'm seeing,
back and forth.
and I'm seeing her see faces looking at her. She's alone, but I think she's either getting some weird hallucination or something.
Or maybe a spirit.
Yeah, or yeah, she already is seeing face. Yeah, who knows? Maybe she did hallucinogenic things, so she's seeing faces looking at her. And maybe
She's
they are.
over here.
Yeah.
She came here to hide.
Girl, are you here? Yes. Yes. And she probably tapped in to the bears.
That's what I'm saying, she felt the current, and maybe that's what brought her over here.
Yeah.
I almost want, can we go over in this corner?
I can go anywhere.
I feel like. Now, but it's weird for me, like I'm saying, it's weird for me to
Weird, good.
to let it out and not say, is this what my imagination is creating, or is this someone who's showing themselves?
Well, just let that go. Don't worry about it. Yes. In a day, a week ago, my imagination. But that's when you tap in. The more you don't worry about it being wrong, the more you're right.
But like I said, the more I started not looking, but thinking, her jacket got tassels, her brown hair got the...
I'm seeing her completely.
She has brown bangs, she has the yellow holding her hair up, brown jacket with the long tassels. She's right around here.
Did she dye hair?
She's crying here. How do I...
Okay, so.
I don't know what's
Cross out
going
yes, not on no. Is Steve getting the correct, almost correct picture? Yes. Are you here now, girl? Yes. Where are you? In the corner?
Yeah, I had to come over here.
Yeah. So did you cried here? Yeah. Did you see faces staring at you here? Because I saw just staring at you again, whether it was hallucinogenic, whether it was real spirits, whether it was bears. What are you getting?
Are you getting anything?
Trust it.
So, she did drugs. She killed herself. And the faces are the people finding her.
Ooh, goosebumps.
Yeah, I like it.
So again,
look at the hair on my arms.
she came here to kill herself. Yeah, I've got that too. We got goosebumps.
She came here for that reason.
Yeah.
And she, why am I getting, I'm sorry.
No, this is okay.
But
This is good.
she'd been here at a happy time before, and that's
Yeah.
why she came here.
And she came back because she wasn't, and she was messed up. And
She didn't want us to know that part though. That's the faces you're seeing. She wasn't very old. Like I said, should just accept these facts. Close the
Just
filter between
close
my brain and my mouth
Yes.
and just let them
let it go. Let's let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
And now I'm getting it's not her jacket.
It's dry mouth. It's whatever she took. Whatever she.
The jacket was important is what I keep getting.
Yeah.
It was her dad's jacket or her boyfriend's jacket or something.
And she's going like
And when
this.
I said dad's jacket or boyfriend's jacket, she said dad's jacket.
Yeah, see? She's going like this. I don't know what this means. But if she's holding something,
I don't know.
making a sign, like, I'm okay now. I don't know. I don't know if she's okay.
So it's her dad's jacket. Maybe it's because my dadliness is reaching.
Your dad's taking
past
over. I love it.
everything.
Your dad's taking over. So we got dad. I like it.
Oh,
The
weird.
dad. See where you feel different heavinesses and lightnesses? That's going to start telling how the different spirits are. Movement, not movement. Hers was stuck.
I just had her. She's right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's still over there too. Like a amusement park ride left on, just
Yeah.
sort of going in a circle.
Right.
And that's really big.
But she probably tapped into it, especially on drugs. Yeah, see, I've got that
Yeah.
movement going.
She came here happy.
Yeah.
And then she knew about this place, that it would be secluded, and came back here sad.
Yeah.
And I don't know why she's sad. She's not telling me that. Maybe she'll tell me that through
Okay, so,
equipment.
yeah, maybe she'll tell you through equipment. I'm getting a lot of head pressure though. I'm feeling almost like a headache.
Oh,
Again, whether that's from whatever drugs, whether that's from,
is that connected to the sway or connected to her, you think?
that's a good question.
Because he could have, if he's the big bear, he could have had headaches and pain.
Right, yeah, because he went mad.
I feel like she's out of energy, or she's gone, or I can't repicture her now, like I was a minute ago.
It takes a lot of their energy, especially because she's going to be using your energy too. So this is why I say you might have what I call ritual hangover tomorrow, like feel like I drank something and you didn't,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Because they have to use up our energy. So again, and there's so much energy going here.
She was bright, and now I can't picture it anymore.
Right.
Like I could have picked her face out of a lineup standing over there.
Yeah, I know.
I know exactly what she looked like.
Right. So maybe you'll see it with your equipment later.
Yeah.
Or not. But yeah, and they can't stay long as a rule. You know, like one of my seances, you'll have to come to one of my seances.
Absolutely.
And you'll tap in to see how they can come and how they get strong.
I'm not against opening up, but I'm so proud to be genuine.
Yeah.
And not to ever try to, even act a way that I don't think is natural for me to act, just socially, and I see what you're saying. I keep, like with the boy, like with her, my brain told me a story, but it wasn't coming from my thoughts.
It wasn't, yeah.
I was just getting a story from the environment.
You're tapping into it, yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
again, and you will be genuine with it because it's not coming from that ego place. It's not coming, and it's not. It's just like it's an unfolding. It's an unfolding.
That's the strongest I've felt anything, I think.
Good.
Because I was over there and it was like the image of her was like, look. And then when I looked, it was like clear as day. That's why I was like, I know how long her bangs were. I know her ribbon looked like. I know how her jacket looked.
That's because I had us do a little recharge on the ground. And I said, feel your spine going into it.
I definitely
That was
did.
both to feel that vibration that was going on and to recharge. Like if we weren't here with all these other people, I'd have us do a ma chant or something. I work with a lot of sound to really open up the veil, but we don't want to open up with her again because I feel like she got my attention, and then now she's relaxing, or she's not there anymore. But he's still there, or whatever the sway is. He is, poor thing. I will send you, I just finished teaching a 3-week mediumship course. I'll send it to you for free if you want.
Okay.
If you want to watch it. I mean, you guys
I'm always like reluctant to open up more, but then I always, like Brian says, I'm always chasing something down the hallway.
And this is the world. I mean, you guys are paranormal investigators. Why not have every kind of communication? Yes, the equipment. Yes, you need the left brain science, proofy stuff. But
Yeah.
if you have both. That's why for Ghost Adventure, I mean, for years I was going, and the ghost is going like this with his left hand, but people either believe me or don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Now there's an SLS camera with
we
Jay
have
in the
one.
other room,
Yeah.
and the ghost is going like this with his
Yeah.
left hand, and it's proof. But I'm not seeing what they're doing. I just love it.
Thank you so much for coming here today. Thank you for letting us guide you through the park, but most of all, thank you for guiding us through your side of the park.
It was my pleasure and my honor. I love working with you guys, and
Yes.
you are in tune.
I never realized how in tune I was, but I guess.
You will see.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Patti Negri is without a doubt the most professional person in the paranormal field we have ever worked with. Her selflessness and generosity is a key to her success. We hope to have Patti join us again on future investigations. This is the start of a beautiful friendship. In our next episode and the season finale for Season 3, we return to the old LA Zoo under cover of night with all of our equipment, see if we can make contact with the spirits that Patti has introduced us to. Thank you for watching Episode 6 of Season 3 of Hollywood Paranormal Detectives. Our next episode, we return to the old LA Zoo. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, the main source of Hollywood Paranormal Detectives, and hit that bell so you don't miss one moment of paranormal action. You can find us on all social media, including Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and our TikTok is at almost 100,000 followers. Thank you so much. To get your HPD merchandise, go to HPD's Creepy Closet on teespring.com. We have new designs and backpacks and coffee cups. To support the team, join our Patreon page. Just $1 a month can take this from a hobby to a job and change our lives forever. And we'd like to thank Patreons Kate Rochester, Regina Giganti, and Gustavo Miranda. Without all your help, none of this would be possible. You can watch the entire library of Hollywood Paranormal Detectives on PARAFlixx, your one-stop shop paranormal streaming platform. Just $3.99 a month and get 10% off with promo code HPD10. And as always, like, follow, and share this video. Comment, tell us what you like and what you don't like so we can make this video for you. All this is about is sharing our evidence and enjoying our experiences. Thank you.
Watch out for the horse poop.
Horse poo.
Horse poop.
It's not part of the investigation.